I'm Reagan Eller, and for this video today, I'm going to go around from teacher to teacher and vlog their embarrassing stories at school. Let's get right into it.
The most embarrassing story would be when I first started teaching. It was probably my second year teaching, and I did attendance. And when I got to one kid, I asked his name. His name was Seth, and he said his name was Bob. He went by Bob, and I'm like, Bob? His buddies were like, no, he goes by Bob. So for the first quarter, I called this kid Bob every time in class, and I got to parent-teacher conferences, and I said, well, really enjoy having Bob in class. He's a good kid. She goes, I'm sorry, Mr. Swanson, I hate to interrupt, but why do you keep referring to Seth as Bob? And I said, I let them go by nicknames that they go by. So I let him go by Bob. She goes, but Mr. Swanson, he doesn't go by Bob. I'm like, oh, he goes by Bob. She goes, no, he doesn't. He goes by Seth. So next day in class, I was just doing a roll. I'm like, Seth, good to see you made it to class today. And the entire class burst out laughing. They were all in on it from the get-go.
When I was in high school, I was on the varsity basketball team as a freshman, and when we were warming up, I tripped on my tearaway pants and fell in front of the entire gymnasium.
So the most embarrassing thing probably was when I was coaching speech and I was shaving and I managed to cut myself right here, and all I had were these giant band-aids, so I had to cut this band-aid down and then I put it on my face. So then the next time we went to a speech meet, I get on the bus and every kid has a band-aid on their face just like I did the time before.
So when I was in second grade, my teacher's name was Mrs. Apple, and she had these really comfy beanbag chairs that you could go and sit in. I went over there with my friend, and we sat in the beanbags, and I kind of was feeling sick, but I didn't really think anything of it. And then all of a sudden at once, as I was reading, all this sickness kind of just came up and came out in the form of me throwing up all over the beanbag, and it got onto my friend too. So.
Well, there you have it, folks. Those are just some of the embarrassing stories that teachers have at school. We'll see you next time on Voice GHS.